In the previous series, we discovered some huge and populated countries that struggle at football. This time, we are going to explore the opposite case. Countries that are less populated than London, but which have been able to be successful or highly competitive. The following countries prove that football success isn't about population. Tiny countries that are great at football. Uruguay. This tiny South American country has just 3.4 million residents, yet they have won 2 World Cups and 15 Copa Americas. In fact, they won the first World Cup ever, beating Argentina 4-2 in the final. Their second World Cup victory is also really well known, globally named as El Maracanazo. In a tournament where the final round was a group of 4 teams, Brazil, the host country, was the leader before the last match. There, although Brazil scored the first goal, Uruguay came back to win 2-1, and therefore were crowned champions in a packed Maracana. But, if they have won 2 World Cups, why are there 4 stars in the Uruguayan badge? That's because previously Uruguay had won 2 Olympic gold medals in 1924 and 1928, which are considered World Cup titles by them. Regarding the Copa America, Uruguay ranks second in titles won, with 15, surpassed only by Argentina. As with the World Cup, they were the first champions ever, winning the first 2 editions. Their most recent title came on 2011, when they beat Paraguay 3-0 in the final. Lastly, Uruguay has a less-known but unique title in its track record, the World Champions Gold Cup. This tournament was played by the world champions up to that moment, except England, who refused to participate and was replaced by the Netherlands. In the final, Uruguay defeated Brazil 2-1, earning the title of Champion of Champions. Croatia. Croatia is located in the Balkans, Europe, and it has 3.8 million people living there. Croatia, formerly part of Yugoslavia until 1991, played its first official match in 1994. Since then, it has participated in most of the World Cups and Euros it aimed for. They haven't been too successful at the Euros, reaching the quarter-finals only twice. On the other hand, their best results have come at the World Cups. In their debut, they finished in 3rd place after defeating the Netherlands in the 3rd-place match. Croatia repeated this result at Qatar 2022, this time beating Morocco in the bronze medal game. Croatia achieved its best result at the 2018 World Cup, when it reached the final. Unfortunately, they lost it 4-2 to France. Interestingly, in each of those 3 instances, the team that knocked Croatia out became champion. Costa Rica. This small Central American country has got 5.4 million inhabitants. Despite that, they have won the CONCACAF Gold Cup 3 times, including the first edition among them. Their last title came in 1989, and since then they have only played 1 final, in 2002. Which ended in a 2-0 defeat to the United States. However, the moment they truly shocked the world was at the 2014 World Cup, when they reached the quarter-finals after leading the group of death. In the knockout stage, they beat Greece in the penalty shootout, but they were knocked out by the Netherlands in the quarter-finals in the same way. Although Costa Rica is a member of CONCACAF, it has been invited to the Copa America several times. Its best results in this tournament were the quarter-finals reached in 2001 and 2004. Czech Republic. Located in Central Europe, the Czech Republic has a population of 10.8 million. Czech Republic, formerly part of Czechoslovakia until 1993, played its first official match in 1994. Since then, it has qualified just for 1 World Cup, but it has taken part in every Euro, with their best result on their debut, finishing as runners-up after losing the final 2-1 to Germany. Later, in 2004, they lost their last great chance to win a title, as they were one of the favorites. Unexpectedly, they were defeated in the semi-finals by underdog, but future champion, Greece. Their only World Cup appearance came in 2006, having a competitive team. Despite that, their campaign was really disastrous, being knocked out in the group stage. Finally, thanks to their second place in the 1996 Euro, the Czech Republic could participate in the FIFA Confederations Cup the following year. There, they ended in 3rd position, after beating Uruguay in the bronze medal game. Denmark. This small country is in Scandinavia, in the north of Europe, and it has 6 million residents. Denmark has had a constant presence in major tournaments since the 80s. Furthermore, they won the title in the 1992 Euro, after defeating Germany in the final 2-0. What is most curious about this title is that Denmark actually hadn't qualified for that tournament. The team that was going to participate was Yugoslavia, but they were excluded due to the Yugoslav wars. Thanks to this title, Denmark could participate in the 1995 Confederations Cup, which they won after beating Argentina in the final 2-0. By contrast, they haven't been successful at the World Cup, since they have reached the quarter-finals only once, in 1998. There, they were knocked out by Brazil, losing 3-2. Last, it must be said that Denmark reached the final in the first 2 editions of the Olympics. Sadly, they failed to win the gold medal on both occasions. Which one surprised you? For more videos like this, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.